Hey, what is up guys? I am Kokak here coming to you with another video, a tip or tutorial on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now this might not affect a lot of people. This is like a niche problem, but unfortunately I had to do a lot of experimenting to find out how to fix it. So for example, you do have some windows that you can open in the game on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. For example, the VFR map, Navlog, and other things like, camera controls and stuff like that. Anyway, these are windows inside the game, right? And you can also have them, if you have an ultra-wide monitor, you can have them all over to the right side of your game. Now, the thing is, if you go back from an ultra-wide back down to a regular 19 by 16 by 9 resolution monitor, sometimes if you put them on the far right of your screen before switching back to your 16 by 9 resolution, they will spawn on the far right of your screen regardless. And when they spawn on the far right of your screen, you will not be able to turn them on because toggling this, they'll just spawn on the far right of your screen outside of the view. Because Microsoft still treats these windows as spawning over there where you saved them last, even though it is not part of your visible monitor spectrum. So the solution to do this is before you switch from an ultra wide down to a 16 by 9 resolution monitor, you want to drag these windows to the upper left corner, so that once you disable the ultra wide resolution down to 16:9, they will spawn over there where they will be visible even in a 16 by 9 resolution monitor. So that's a quick tip, but there's another tip that I want to give you because you might be missing these. All right, they might not spawn even though you keep clicking on them. Okay, so one way you can now manage these windows is you can pop them out and then move them to a different window, completely out of the game, right? This is great because if you have multiple monitors but you don't want to play the game on that extra monitor, you can watch the Navlog or the VFR map or the other control type stuff, and then the in-game screen is all screen, right? Which is great, but unfortunately, sometimes these, as long as if you've played around with your monitor resolutions a little bit and you put them in a weird spot, if you toggle them, let's say, let me bring this back in. If you pop them out, they will spawn where they were used to spawn, and they might not show up on your screen. Now the problem is once they pop out, they turn into a window, but you can't reach that window, and it doesn't show up on your taskbar on the bottom. Like I said, this is a very niche problem, but I'm sure people are going to have these problems as long as they experiment with monitor resolutions and surround stuff in ultra wides. Anyway, so sometimes you will not be seeing these pop-out windows, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to bring back these pop-out windows even if you don't see them and even if they're not on the bottom toolbar, okay? So here's what we'll do. I'm going to hide them right now. I'll show you my other monitor just so you can see what's going on right now. I'm going to have to do some weirdness here, so please excuse the jankiness of the setup, but it'll show you how things work. Okay, so let me just, these are pop-out windows right I have here. I'll move them to the left side. I'll pop out my VFR map. I'll move it to the left side. Okay, now I'm gonna drag them out of the screen. Okay, drag them out of the screen. Now I can't do anything to bring them back by dragging the window in. And then if I click these, they'll just toggle in and out, but they're not gonna show up the pop-up window. And if I pop this out, you can see, poof, it's gone. Where did it go? Right? So it's no longer in any of my taskbars. Here's how to bring that back so you can finally have your pop-up window back in your life. Okay? So you bring it back into the game, the non-pop-up window type stuff, and then you pop it out. Okay? Just click it once, pop it out. Okay. Once it's popped out, don't click on anything. Press Alt space. Alt space. Okay? You'll notice that on the left side of the screen, there's a new window or right-click window there. And then don't use your mouse. You want to go to Move. Move. I know it's small, but it says Move, Size, Minimize, and Maximize. Go to move, click and press enter. Don't use your mouse. Okay, now your mouse will be positioned there. Click on the mouse, press and drag. Okay, did you get that? Did you get all those steps? I'll do it again for you because we're not seeing our VFR map right now. I'm gonna bring it back into the game. I'm gonna pop it out. Don't click on anything. Don't use your mouse. Alt space. Use your keyboard. Go to move. Press enter. Your mouse is gonna spawn over there. Press your mouse. Drag it wherever you can so that you can see it in a window or a desktop or anywhere. And there you have it. There's your new pop-up window back into your desktop. Because unfortunately, you know, the main problem here is Microsoft just doesn't show it on your toolbar on the bottom there, which is kind of not that good. But there you go. That's the way to bring back all your pop-up windows in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.